are going to vote in 2023, but under condition that there must be security in Nigeria.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today we get series of videos for our team. We're going to be saying one day review to una, one after the other of the things we want to be saying if they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. I believe so una get time to relax with us because honestly, a lot today when it be say it don't they happen of recent when it be say we need to discuss about. And now we receive this very message or video from this head of mosque for most especially the northern part of Nigeria. We know this man very well when we say he always speak concerning politics. And now, due to the information when we say we receive after this man don't make this video, this assume Buhari-led administration go ahead to fire this man all because of say he call upon Nigerians to say make them sure say they stand on their own ground. If the federal government of Nigeria not fit provide security from now till 2023 before the general election, may nobody come outside say he want go vote. And because of that statement, they go ahead to sack this man as a leader for mosque. You know, the reason why we carry this video come with the review to una. I will first of all leave una and make una watch the statement from this man. Then I'll come back with the reason why say we carry this video come. Watch this video, we'll come back for the conclusion.
We are going to vote in 2023, but under condition that there must be security in Nigeria. Period to that, we are not going out to vote anything. If that's the only language you understand, we're going to speak it. Because our lives are important. We are people. We want to live. And our dignity is important as well. Our wealth is important. Every part and bit of us is important. Therefore, you must do something to scare our life and to make our security workable. We can't afford to be moving like this. People bombing our trains, killing our people, kidnapping our people as if there is no government in the country. They can gather information, they can gather intelligence information, they can dispatch information, they can dispatch intelligence information as if they are government of their own. While our government cannot share intelligence information and stop the rubbish on our ways, we can't afford it. I said it, we can't afford it. We need something better than this. And we deserve that thing better than this. We're going to pray. But we have to tell you the truth. That corruption is everywhere. That is why we are seeing this. And you have to do something about it.
All right, my great and beautiful one. I believe say all of you don't watch that video. Tell me wetin dey wrong for wetin this man just talk now. Yes, make we use our own head, logical sense to reason or examine wetin this man talk right from the beginning to the end of this video. Wetin this man talk now when he be say e dey wrong. Wetin too big when this man ask now when he be say it dey impossible for anybody to do. In as much as you be leader, wetin be the word when he be say this man talk now when he be say it come up for line when he be say you no fit sit down reason just for Nigerians to get security. And it make am very clear say if you no fit provide that security, no dey talk about votes. No be lies when he be say e dey secure. No be one come outside say you want go feed, go stand, go vote. No be environment when it's secure. No be anybody if you say, okay, I want to go outside today. Go stay throughout the day for field. What of if we stay for that field, they come place bomb for that field, we die for there. Waiting one day our God say we go do. We go elect leader when they say you don't even care about our lives. Okay, tell me now. And these people, instead for them to sit down, sit their ass down to reason about this, waiting this man they talk about, they go ahead to sack this man, say na error, na in this man made when they say take come outside to make this very announcement to Nigerians. They won't just shock everybody when they say yes, they get this boldness to encourage Nigerians to do the right thing. They won't shut everybody up. You know, the reason why we carry this video call, now for us to understand, say, these people, they never change. They know they plan to change, and they know will ever change for the nearest future. At least this one a period of election, when we say that they do everything possible to please the heart of Nigerians, to get the attention of Nigerians. So, message like this come. They go ahead, even in the midst of this crisis and everything, shut this man by removing this man as a leader of his own mosque. Because of, say, it talk come outside on behalf of Nigerians. Just imagine the kind of vision when it be say these people want to take on after it be say they don't finally occupy the position again come 2023. We there for the verge of election, and when we say all of them now, they do their own busybody. They try to make everything right. Although we know say nothing they right, they still go ahead to make this kind of blunder. Tell me if they don't sit down finish, what they want to do? Totally, they will forget us. So my people, at least whether they arrest this man now or they tell us say you don't believe that guilt, the message don't come outside, it don't come outside. So it's less for us Nigerians whether we are to get sense to work with all this information or not. Now the reason why it be so they carry this message, they can it be this very one. The feed when it be so you want to go gather that they you know they secure. Yes, those primary schools and secondary schools when it be so you want to go gather that they go vote. No one they secure. So tell me, now the election they important to you are being now your own lives. Now waiting we will first of all consider before we talk about anything election, because these people will never see their traffic lights since we vote them into office. Now only when election not they come now we can't know say these people that they active. Since the past 4 or 8 years when we say they office will not see their activeness. Why now? I think a lot of questions they when we need to ask ourselves before we even they consider say we want elect or we want go for anybody say we want go vote for them. All right, we'll leave when I make una do the rest for the comment section even as we move down to another video. And this very one again is still the talk or the bounce on the issue of securities. May you just watch this man. I'm taking for the House of Representatives. Watch him and hear waiting this man they talk. We'll come back for the conclusion.
Representing Dogwa Tudungwada Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am from Kano State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to put behind the mover of this motion my emotion-laden voice. I rise, Mr. Speaker, to also speak in the capacity of the leader of the House, who of course is the ambassador of government on this floor. You can see how this chamber, Mr. Speaker, is thrown into disquiet. How this chamber is thrown into emotionally disturbed manner, so emotional, by the statements and pronouncements anchored by the mover of the motion. When you have a government in place, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the major responsibility of that government, especially a democratic one, which was elected by the people, is to ensure safety of lives and property of its innocent citizens. Mr. Speaker, when things like this continue on daily basis, those of us who are representatives of government, Mr. Speaker, we become speechless. I have to repeat, we become speechless in the discharge of our duties here to depend actions by government. This is an elected government under a popular democracy, Mr. Speaker. But we continue day in, day out, killings, massacre, banditry, armed robbery all over, left, right, and center. This is a report from just one local government out of the 774 local governments of the Federation. One local government, Giwa local government. And the case of Giwa is not just a new case that happened last week or just yesterday that he's reported. He is only giving us the most recent happening. Giwa has been engulfed by banditry, crisis, and killings for the past 2-3 years. And Giwa has fallen, coincidentally, in a state that we call Kaduna State, where you have the representation of Nigerian military and other security agencies, the highest place you can count in the northern part of the country. Why should these things continue to happen?
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say una say this man say not the mixed sentences. No, not the mixed word. Kaduna supposed to be a place when it be say yes, now it gets the highest military personnel, the highest security. Now in all these things still they happen. Tell me, which part of the country can they save? This one, now to let us know, say not intentional. They know what they happen. They just intentionally will this place, will Nigerians to these bandits. Not be people want to be say that they enter that place coincidentally. No. Here what this man talk now. This incident don't they happen for the past 3 years. When they say this incident don't they happen. And the one when they say that they talk about now, the one when they say it happened of recent now, when it be say it can't become so obvious. These bandits, they don't occupy this place more than 3 years now. Not be 3 days with the talk or 3 months. More than 3 years for inside a nation. A nation, when it be say, it all say, the group when it be say they call Biafra, say if they make war against them, or because they say they call upon their people, may they defend themselves. Now, if bandit don't occupy ground for the past 3 years for the same country, for another region, without it be say these people, they not they come outside. They not even come outside to declare these people terrorists. They not even they go after them. Now, only here, they here say they create ESN. Nowhere when they say the federal government of Nigeria not use helicopter pass for the southeast region. Nowhere. Even the top head for this ESN, we don't know how many of them will be say the federal government of Nigeria don't bomb, they don't kill. Even the one when they say they don't be leader at all. Or because of that, they give the information, say maybe they be part of this ESN. They don't kill a lot. They don't destroy a lot. But the one when they say we officially known, occupy territory. They cause people, they force them to pay tax to them instead of the federal government of Nigeria. That they live happily. They marry, they give out their daughters in marriage. All of them, they live happily. But we, when they say because of so they look for freedom, that they destroy us, they tag us terrorist group. But all this one, they be born citizens of Nigeria, right? No problem. I go still live and make una still listen more from these very representatives. Then we will do the conclusion together.
I think government and officials of government, not even the security agencies. Security agencies, of course, are under democratic authority. Government, in this case, has to rise up to its responsibility, call a spade a spade. If it's about funding, each and every one of us here knows we have never had any cause to contemplate funding our security agencies. And I believe our relevant committees are following up in terms of implementation of such fundings through our budgets, through their oversight processes. Then why things should continue this way? We are here for Nigerian people, and we must speak for Nigerian people. We cannot sit down here, fold our arms, see our electorates, people who elected us into our respective offices, being killed by the day. I think if there is any other thing I should add to this motion, Mr. Speaker, with due respect to our institutional existence, that, Mr. Speaker, on account of this institutional failure, regimental failure on the part of our security agencies, because you have just no cause to even raise any excuse for any one of them. Funding is provided. Here we are now as an institution. We have now sent signal, invitation, let's come and meet with the people of Nigeria. We are indeed the people of Nigeria here, representing our people. Come and interface with us. Let's see how we can still put heads together and really address some of these problems, these perennial problems. At the end, what they did, right from head to top, the IG, the DSS, every one of them sent a representative. This is a matter that is beyond a mere representative. The chief executive officer or the chief commanding officer of every security agency owes Nigerians a duty to come and honor the call of the parliament. I'm not trying to preempt, Mr. Speaker, the actions and the good intentions of the committee set by this honorable house. But security agencies must know that they have to stand up and respect the position of the institution of the parliament, because here you have the people of Nigeria represented in this capacity. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, with all sense of responsibility, with all sense of commitment, and the fact that yes, even after this world, this very world, we shall all rise to answer our Father's name in the next world, to account for our actions. I think Nigerians at this moment should be allowed to also take arms. Nigerians must be allowed to take arms in defense of their innocent souls, defend their hard-earned resources and property. Because it's like a monumental failure. If the agencies of security have failed, then Nigerians should not be failed. Nigerians should not be seen as a failure. Let Nigerians organize themselves in the name of civil defense. Civil defense. Let them organize and raise defense for their own souls, innocent souls. Because if the responsibility of the government and the security agencies cannot be carried out democratically, then let's go to jungle. Everyone has cause to defend himself. Nigerians should no longer be running away from attacks. Nigerians should no longer be running away from unnecessary banditry in the face of helpless and baseless situation when government and security agencies is like they're failing in their basic responsibility. No one else can be better than Nigerians. No one else can be better than the people who elected us here. If at the end, the stake of our people can be put at this high sense of deadly challenge, day in, day out, you leave your house, you won't know what happens to it the next day, and you continue to call yourself a free citizen, free Nigerian. Why will you allow ourselves be forced to the wall? Mr. Speaker, this is my take, and I want you to build on this, that the committee that was set by this committee, yes, by this honorable house yesterday, to interface and engage with the security agencies must be taken with all sense of seriousness. And if any one of them fails to come, Mr. Speaker, we enforce the wrath of the law on him, because we have the instrumentality of the parliament here as an institution to summon anyone by hook or by crook. Honorable members, I think we don't have to speak more. The motion has spoken about itself.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say all of you don't watch that very video. The reason why it be say I give time, may we listen to this whole clip of video. Now for us all to understand the pains in the heart of some of us. Yeah, some of us. I use that word, say some of us, not be really all of us. Now, the truth of the matter not pass be say Nigerians, there is no day when it be say these people that will really come together to make laws say Nigerians speak up and to defend yourself. No day. If you dey expect that pronouncement from the House of Senate or the House of Representatives, not time of waste, with the waste time. So, nobody they tell a blind man say rain dey fall. No. When rain dey fall, as a blind man, by senses, you're supposed to know, say, this one are rain and this one are sunshine. So, nobody will tell you, say, rise up and defend yourself. If you defend yourself, say, okay, they come arrest you, put you for jail, it better pass than to say you leave yourself to be killed, they bury your dead body untimely. Now, only waiting we need to talk concerning this matter now, it be this very one. Then we leave you to make your own choice, which one you need for inside. Either you fold your arms, or because of say you want to become a law-abiding citizen and allow yourself to be killed like a coward, or you defend yourself, later they will come after you, put you for prison. Yes, now two things now involve. Definitely we know you as a citizen say you defend yourself, then at that time they will come as I say, they can claim themselves to be security personnel, law-abiding security personnel, when they say yes, you take up arm against another person illegally, they will quote those laws for you. We understand that very one. So, less for you, whether you want to watch yourself to be killed or you defend yourself, may they come later. I believe say to us, to our own choice, it dey better make you defend yourself, make they come for you, than you watch yourself to be killed and later they come help you gather your dead body and bury and be forgotten. All right, my great and wonderful people. Now, so we'll talk and reach concerning this matter. We'll leave una make una do the rest for all for the comment session. And before we draw the conclusion, we want you this medium to really appreciate each and every one of you when you say it remain with us up to this moment. God Almighty will bless you. Your effort towards us for this channel will not take for granted at all. We really appreciate you. And again, we want to beg you, say yes, your comments, your like, and also the way when you say they share this very information. It really they do us a lot of good. They help us. They reach out to a large people. Because we always believe on what they say, information, now power. We can only do the one when they say we'll do, when they say we'll take the publish this news. And now your own responsibility as well to help us to share and so that it will still reach as many people as possible. I beg, I believe see, una own the good people of Nigeria that responsibility to make sure say we provide all this information so that it will be a source of tools for us to make sure say we do the right thing. And as we do so, God Almighty will bless you. We'd like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.